Well, hello, this is Gary and Andreas again. We're with La Bestioni number 7, the Batmobile. This is going to be the very special 100-year-old Batmobile to commemorate and to laud our very good friend George Barris, the king of the customizers. Well, today's Saturday, the 19th. We had a very good day today. We did quite a bit. Andreas completely took the steering apart inside and out. Hasn't been apart in probably 95 years. Completely did that. Then we riveted all our aluminum onto the glass in the very back. The reason for that is that we have to use fiberglass, and that's for safety. Our friend that owns Catalina Yacht, he's the gentleman that has made the bucks, and we did everything here, and now we've got a very, very heavy-duty fiberglass that will take the strapping, because this is all going to get Honduras mahogany and other various exotic woods. You can see this is actually 4 inches, Andreas, larger than the other one. 4 inches larger than Rusty 2, the 1915 100-year-old Rusty 2. Well, you can see where you see the green tape in that. This is where the aluminum, or as the English say, aluminium, overlaps the fiberglass, and we fill that with a very special foaming that will be deadening on that. And we got everything attached now. The final body mount for the boat tail, those are all on and ready to go. As you can see, we've got a 40-gallon fuel tank in the back. You can see the holes through the rear axles. Kind of exciting. This is a very exciting time for us now. And we'll wait until next Tuesday before we unwrap everything, and you can see what we've done. Andreas has basically had finished all of the wiring up here up front. And it's, I know it's a bit redundant, but it is such a beautiful firewall, and the work is, we do get a big kick out of doing it. So we love to brag and show you what we do. And in the background, you can see our Frenet Bentley, still holding the current world record for the most expensive post-war Rolls-Royce Bentley in the history of the world. That was our 1984 Great American Race car. We won with that by 11 seconds, I think. That was quite good. The next is a painting of the Bentley Royale. And this was put together from bits and pieces of every Rolls-Royce from the first Silver Ghost models up through the mid-80s. And it has 2 Phantom 4 straight-8 Rolls-Royce engines powering it, running front to back, put on V-blocks so they counter-rotate. So it's 16-cylinder, 12 liters. The next picture, oh, that's my old 1930 Garner sprint car that I used to race Formula Libre. People would only go through a turn with me one time because that had a locked rear end, and it was quite a disconcerting thing when somebody would drift sideways going through the turns. Anyway, this is our shop, just to show you some of the stuff. We like to make it where it's fun. There's our dear friend Clayton Moore, the Lone Ranger. Wonderful man. And here we are. This picture right here was taken in Hurlingham in England. That's their Pebble Beach, and we had won Best of Show Louis Vuitton. And this, kind of an interesting old Renault, had originally been a fire truck. I got it from Briggs Cunningham. Just a lovely gentleman. And I was in there one day, and of all the race cars that he had, some of the world's greatest race cars, this was the one that I liked because it was such an unusual thing. And I felt this hand on my shoulder, looked back, it was Mr. Cunningham. He said, "Why do you like that?" And I said, "Well, it's just kind of a neat thing." And he said, "Yeah, it was the car that we toured Europe with when I was 14 years old." This is our, of course, this is when we won the Great America, sold the Frenet. That was quite a nice day. That was a memorable occasion. And this is with Jay Leno and, of course, the Barrises, George Barris, the king of the customizer, our neighbor and friend and our mentor. And this is just kind of giving you a little tour of the shop, messy as hell, but it's a working shop. These are all paintings of automobiles and fire trucks and everything we've had. And there's Andreas over there piddling around with something around. Say hello, Andreas.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello, Andreas. This is a 1937-8 Bentley boat tail. And you can't see it right now. We got to kind of cover it up, but we'll make that available for you so you can see it. It's a neat car, but it's a mighty little car. And what we've done to it is, you'll see the engine is quite unusual, as it's been moved back 18 inches and has a Le Mans 4.5-liter radiator, and it will have the hood bonnet for it. What makes this very unusual is that we dropped it and moved it back 18 inches, giving you a perfect 50-50 weight distribution for a nice old race car. Anyway, just wanted you to see the shop and to give you an idea of our working conditions. It's not too bad. We kind of enjoy it. So anyway, tune in next week. By the way, the 21st, Monday, we're going to be on Jay Leno's Garage, both on the internet and also at NBC. We're doing both of them that day. So be sure and watch it if you can, and don't boo. Have a nice weekend. Thank you all. Talk to you soon.